So this is Mike Brown for the Brain Zooming blog. I am here with Stone, Payton, and Todd Schnick, who I met on Twitter. Stone, I think, first, back in early 2009.
Spring 09, yeah.
Yeah, back in the early days. So I want to talk to these guys about kind of initial meetings. So Stone and Todd had gotten a contest started on defining, what, innovation in 140 characters or something?
Yep. That was your idea. Well, actually, it wasn't your idea. You hired someone, a PR agent, to help me get more speaking gigs and to get more exposure. And wasn't it her idea, Rebecca's idea, to do this chat thing?
Do the contest.
To do the contest, it was her idea.
Right. But, yeah, no, we were trying to actually help you get a living.
Right. And it's working. You know, I'm paying my own bills and everything now.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Mostly I'm riding his coattails, but I get to go, I get to do the talks.
That's
and
good.
And they say, well, Stone, that was really cool. I love what you said. You were funny and all that. But how do you actually, I say, I hand him Todd's card. And Todd does the real work.
So that ultimately turned into InnoChat. What happened? How did InnoChat come about?
Well, we were helping Stone go to market, and we said you got to get on the Twitter playing field. And as you said, Mike, this is kind of back to spring of 2009.
Yeah.
So a lot of the, I mean, nowadays there's a dozen chats a day.
I didn't know from Twitter, and I didn't know from chat at all at that point.
And nothing's changed a year later. But back then there weren't that many chats.
Right.
And if you spend an hour on Twitter today, there's a dozen every hour. But
it was like the wild frontier of Twitter back then. It was
cool. It was fun. Anyway, so we thought since Stone was trying to sell into the innovation space, we thought we kind of create a dialogue, create a community around that conversation on innovation. And so we launched InnoChat, and that's how we met you.
You're right.
And there's a core group of that. There's probably 20 people ever in that original core group that are still friends and buddies.
But people that genuinely know something about innovation and have like a work ethic and stuff like that, they meet, they have live meetings,
Which is why
they
we're
continue
not
to do
involved
the
anymore.
Yeah, I had to give it up as soon as it started turning into real work. But I mean, it helped me book some speaking gigs, and it helped me get out there a little bit, meet some neat people like Mike.
They use a lot of acronyms and big terms on InnoChat right now. It's a tougher crowd than it used to be.
I would send a lot of DMs to people saying, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
I did a lot of that, yeah.
But it was a great experience, I got to say. And I felt like we just sort of threw our hat over the fence. Let's try it. We met a lot of neat, smart, and interesting folks.
So you said you're headed off to New Orleans now. What do you guys got going on now?
Now that is going to be a blast. We are primarily helping people leverage audio and video in their marketing. Again, back to my lack of work ethic. You know, I don't want to cold call. I don't want to send emails. I don't want to buy billboards. I want to find a different way to market more effectively. And using radio and teaching other people how to use radio and video. I mean, we've cracked the code, man. This is the shortcut. And we're going to New Orleans, and we're helping a client use radio at a trade show to serve their community and meet their prospects better, faster, and cheaper.
So, I mean, Todd, you were talking about that a little bit before. So what is the follow-up from the radio show? What happened?
Think of your typical trade show experience where a guy goes and walks from booth to booth and collects 1,000 brochures and tchotchkes and stress balls and flashlight pens and all this crap that they end up tossing when they get back to their office. But when they think back upon their interaction with our client, they're going to say, well, I was on a radio show. And when our client then wants to follow up with that person to talk about potential doing business, our client can, instead of calling and saying, hey, it was great to meet you and we'd love to talk about how we can sell, the question is going to be, hey, where do I send your radio show MP3 file? It's a whole different conversation. There's a deeper relationship. There's a knowledge. Some of the questions that we'll get in advance will help our customers better understand the needs of their prospects. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's just we understand that when they get back from that trade show, they're going to remember their appearance on Revere Radio,
right,
which is different than getting a really bitchin' brochure.
Right. And you guys are still doing your weekly radio show?
Oh,
is it Mondays?
Every Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, and it is. I mean, it's a blast. Everybody you meet, everybody you talk to, they're so passionate about their work. And it is so much fun to just to ask them questions and learn about what compelled them to get involved in that work, what they're doing, what's coming next. I mean, we learn a lot every week, and it puts us in a position to shine the light on them It beats the hell out of work.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
9
So
to 5 crap.
yeah, who needs that?
Yep.
So here we are, Innobeer Atlanta, with the founders of InnoChat, Todd Schnick and Stone Payton. This is Mike Brown for BrainZooming.com.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for being here.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Mike.
InnoChat.
InnoChat forever.
InnoChat rocks.
Whoa.
You gonna say anything we're found or not?
No.
No.
You're the spokesperson, Todd.
Oh, man.
I'm the
Innobeer Atlanta. This is it. We've got friends here. This has been a good time. With PBR.
Zoom in on the PBR. Come on.
I don't know how to do that. That's the plus sign. Oh, the plus sign.
Oh, well, yeah.
Take 2. It also helps when you hold the camera a lot as you're doing the plus sign.
You can hold the camera like this. It really works really well.
We're going to turn that into a 3D movie. Zoom! Zoom!